Hello, my angels. We're at the garden today. You're going to see mainly my hands, but we're doing a reading. Let's see what the spirits have to say to you today. Hi, sweet angel. Welcome back. I know you can't see my face, but today we're doing a reading, a small, short and sweet, but I felt like I had a collective message to share. It's so beautiful outside. The sun is setting. We're at the garden. Let's clarify your energy first. I have my amethyst and I have my carnelian egg today. And this is my selenite wand. So let's see what Spirit has to say to you. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. My deck was upside down. Spirits, angels, ancestors, dear divine, what does the collective need to hear today? I'm practicing my shuffling. Please don't judge. This is a judgment-free zone. This is a judgment-free zone. I was hearing and seeing a lot of 4s today. 444, 414, 747, 7s and 4s, 8s maybe. Let's see what you have to hear. Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Look at her reaching up to the sky because all her desires are coming true. This is a wonderful card, honestly. And birds may be significant. You may be hearing and seeing a lot of birds. I know it's spring, but I also know that birds are messengers. So a message around your career may be really significant right now. Mind you, I also channel for myself. When I do these collective readings, I'm always speaking to myself as well. But this 9 of Pentacles is wonderful. A lot of wonderful kind of possible career elevations, money elevations, your own money. If you don't have your own kind of money or finances right now, or you're waiting for an opportunity. The Hanged Man. Yes. So some of you, I know in my own personal journey, and I'm being guided to talk about this for a reason, I have been guided to take a leap of faith. And the Hanged Man is always a leap of faith card, kind of trusting in your own intuition. You see how she's jumping, kind of like hanging kind of backwards, upside down, but there's this glow, this like reverence behind her. I want to take that currently for my own self and for the collective as this message of like God has you, source has you, whoever you may believe in has you. So taking that leap of faith, going forward with that is an abundant choice. Like you're making abundant choices right now in this season, and it's working out for you. I know it's working out for you because everything always works out for you, doesn't it, my darling? Doesn't it? It's such a beautiful day. I love days like these. I feel like now could also be a time, I know there's we're going through a major, crazy astrological Aries transit of an event right now, and there's a lot of forward moving, like, what was I just, it really all coincides, doesn't it? It really all collaborates, okay? The sun, hello. How beautiful is that? How beautiful are these 3 to come out upright in this order? It's beautiful, it's glorious, and it's going to be yours. Move with confidence in this time of your life right now. Move in confidence. Trust your intuition. Trust and know that you will be safe, and you are and already have the capabilities to create your own reality. Where you are right now is because of how you have showed up in the world, how you have done the inner work, how you have done the spiritual work, how you have taken care of yourself and taken care of others. And now is your time to shine. Now is the time for you to realize that, like, the sun is coming out. The sun is, like, after the rain, what is there? A rainbow, the sun, glory, a fresh start, okay? I can't even pick these up properly. My hands are a little shaky. Woo! not falling over. This is a wonderful lineup, and I'm getting a lot of feminine energy with these. All of these are very like feminine cards, so this may also be a lot of balance in your divine feminine energy. And the 7 of Wands, come on guys, I'm not even kidding. I can't even look at her. She is peaceful, she is reverent, and she makes her own choices. Wands is about like your own personal capabilities, like your own hand in your life. I believe that balance is really important right now. So if you're thinking or have been called to changing your diet, cleansing, detoxing, drinking more tea, more water, more gym, more Pilates, more reading, more meditation, more sleep, all of the above, do it, because that's your soul pulling you towards the path that will bring you balance, that would allow you to be in this reverent sort of meditative state. And this comes with the sun. And I'm also seeing for myself, like, because my reflection of the collective, my reflection of what I channel is like me is you. We are a mirror to each other. I know that right now in my life, I have been pulled to balance, and I have been pulled to reverence and cleansing and detox. If you're a part of the Instagram collective, you saw that I wanted to flip right out. 7 of Swords. Interesting. Follow up. But if you saw in my Instagram collective, I just bought a whole bunch of books, mainly around veganism. And that's because I'm trying to start on my vegetarian transitioning to veganism journey. I'm just trying to get more clarity within my vessel. And so this card may also be a card of clarity for you guys. Like searching for clarity now in this moment is really important. You may be trying to, dust off the shelves, so to speak, of like your mind, trying to clear out the cobwebs, trying to see things from a different light, see things from a different perspective. And that's wonderful, because that's going to bring you the balance and the clarity that you may need. And the 7 of Swords, crows may be significant. So I don't know, whenever I see this card, it always seems a little bit dark to me, because you see he's like shrouded in a hood, but he is covered by moonlight. He or she, we can't tell, gender ambiguous, is covered in moonlight, and the birds are the messengers. And I really feel like this is a clarity card. Whenever I see 7 of Swords, it always kind of feels like a clarity card. And what did I say? 7s may be significant, a 7 of Wands and a 7 of Swords follow up. This definitely is a time for clarity and for balance, and for you cutting through the BS, for a lack of better phrase. Like, you're on it. You're on a mission to truth, and stay on it, because because the mission and the pathway to truth is the one that you're supposed to be on right now. Everything you're doing right now is in alignment. These are all really, really positive cards. Spirit, can I get a couple of more? Ooh. These fell right on the ground. They don't want you to receive this, but what are you gonna do? Receive it. The Empress and the 8 of Wands. Something big. I'm not control. Put it in my bones like oh. You know what song I'm talking about? Something Big by Shawn Mendes. Yeah, go listen to that song. It's very empowering, but it's also very 2014 or 2011, whenever it came out. Something big and bold and beautiful is coming, and it's because of your hard work. It's because of your hard work. It's right around the corner. You see, that's a full pregnant belly. Okay, she's ready to give birth. You may be pregnant or expecting. Once again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So if you're not pregnant and you're not expecting, don't sit here and be like, oh my God, am I pregnant? Like, you're probably not, if you don't feel like there's a chance you could be. But this is huge, and this is for you, and this is of your own fruition. I love the Empress, because the Empress is also a lot of mentally, like, sort of like this spiritual, divine, feminine balance and energy that can only really be curated by the mind's eye. Like, I hope I'm making sense when I say that. Like, this has to come from your own divine creations, your own divine lineup with however it is, whatever the best plan of action or whatever the best sort of outcome of the situations that you're trying to create, or the job you might want, or the relationship you might want. Like, that all comes from that mind's eye. Like, thought is thought first. Thought becomes action. You have to think about it first. What you think about, you bring about. And whatever you've been thinking about, my dear, in terms of creation, in terms of what you want, she's ready to come out. She's ready to give birth. And it's all because of you. It's all because of you. What did I say about the wands? Wands are your own hand and your own life. Like Harry Potter cast, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's you, girl. Okay? I said a couple more cards, but I'm feeling the vibration. So let's just keep on pushing until Spirit tells me there's no more. Until Spirit tells me there's no more. Spirit, is there anything else that the collective needs to hear now in this moment? Ooh, what is this? 6 of Cups in the reverse. So 6 of Cups standing upright is very kind of like nostalgic, and, you know, looking back on the past and feeling some sort of like, feeling this sort of like, I really miss when things were like this, da-da-da. But in the reverse, it's a little too much energy in the past. And so maybe right now, it may be time for you to pull yourself back into the present. Because when we live in the past too much, we send all of our energy in cycles that we may have already broken out of, or maybe trying to actively break up. Ooh, someone may be going through a breakup. I'm going to take that. But, you know, love to you if you're going through something like that. But spending too much time in your past energy, because you see how this here, I'll flip it up right so you guys can see, but do you see how he's like thinking back to when he was a kid and when his puppy was a puppy? When it's in that reversal energy, it's a little too much. So maybe pull forth that energy into the present and a little more into your future, because you don't want to get wound up and caught up in these cycles and in these ways of thinking that now hinder you from making any sort of growth and progress in your current and everyday life. And I feel like the 6 of Cups, it is emotional, and while it's not a negative card per se, it is kind of like a reminder, like, hey, what's happening right now? Honk of confirmation. Honk of confirmation, okay? Let's get one more card. 888. Bees, puppies, cats, dogs, bunnies. A lot of pet energy. Your pet is sending you love right now. If you have a pet, he or she is sending you love. King of Pentacles in the reverse. No, King of Pentacles. Oh, they thought it was the King of Pentacles. No, it's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to have to actually open up the book for this one. So let's see what the book says, because whenever I get the Knight of Pentacles, I'm always a little bit confused. Let's see. Knight. See, I keep saying the King of Pentacles. Why do I keep saying the King of Pentacles? This is not the King of Pentacles, you guys. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see. Oof, they want to skip right over it, but I'm not going to let them. In the reverse, focusing solely on wealth, workaholic tendencies, being selfish or cold, laziness, taking harmful shortcuts, stagnation, or feeling stuck, being overly conventional. You know, what's the affirmation here? Seed by seed, I plant my future with my rock-steady foundations of faith. Seed by seed, step by step, baby steps. 1 foot in front. You can see 1 foot in front of the other. Seed by seed. You're planning your future. I love that. Even though it was in the reverse, I think it's not more around, once again, with these two last in the reverse, because these are our only reversal cards, you guys. Stagnation, feeling stuck. And I feel like this ties in perfectly with the 6 of Cups in the reverse, because what was I saying about too much past energy? You may be feeling stuck in cycles or patterns. You may be a little bit under the weather right now, and that's okay. That's why it says seed. Woo! Kind of dropped it. That's why it says seed by seed, step by step. You don't want to rush this time in your life right now. And I'm working so hard with this, trying to remember that in my personal opinion, in my experience, rush has been the source of my stress. Rushing is the source of my stress. I often tell people that I'm close with, like, if I have to rush, I'm not coming. I'm not coming. You're not going to see me there, because I hate to rush. It feels out of alignment when I'm forcing myself and like speeding. Okay, I have to go right now. No, it doesn't need to happen right now in this moment. And this is your reminder that it's okay to, get caught up or not caught up. It's okay to reminisce on the past, and it's okay to feel like, it's very human to feel like people are ahead of you. Comparison is the thief of joy. But remember that right now you are and have taken a path that is outside of the common box, which means you're paving it all on your own. You're clearing the branches on your own. Have you ever tried to clear a branch? Have you ever tried to clear a farm? That takes time. That takes time to toil the earth to get ready to plant the seeds. It takes time. So that means do not rush this time in your life. Let God, let Source work for you as it's meant to work for you. Because really, this is really what the future is looking like, baby. It's looking real positive. And even here, because he's got his hood on, and he's handling business. I really feel like this is your spirit guides or your ancestors. They handling business behind your back, honey. Okay, you don't even have to worry about all that, because things are gonna get taken care of. But you don't need to hold yourself into such a strict box of why I can't do this, and why isn't these things coming as fast as I want, and why haven't I received. When you focus on that, what does the universe do? The universe focuses on it as well, and it'll keep proving your point until you shift your mindset. So shift your mindset. You know what? I think I was listening to Natisha, and if you're a part of the Natisha Collective, shout out to you. I was listening to Natisha, and she was saying how this Aries season, this Aries season, whatever's going on in the energy right now, let me tell you guys, it is acting like a Mercury retrograde, because the stuttering, the tripping, the clumsiness. But it's okay, because we're working through it. Clear that energy, baby. Clear that energy. It's all gonna work out. It's ready to come out. The birth is coming. The birth of a brand new beginning is coming this week, especially. I really feel like in the next couple of weeks, you guys, me, all of us as a collective are going to turn around and look at our lives and be like, holy moly. Our spirit guides weren't playing, because I'm in a whole new timeline, okay? I love you guys so much. I hope you remember to take a deep breath. It's all going to work out as it's meant to, as it's planned to. Nothing is a coincidence. Take all the signs you see as confirmation, especially 444, 747, and 888. Any 4s, any 7s, any 8s. Those are really, really, really wonderful numbers. I wish you guys so much love. I wish you the absolute best. I will see you so soon. Bye.